Hey, welcome. It's Maria Bayer here. I am joined by Ruel Flynn from Florally, and I'm so excited to share her story with you about her joining Irresistible Selling and what that's meant to her and what that's done for her and her business. So welcome, Linda. Thanks for being on the call with me today.
Sure. Thanks, Maria. Happy to
Thanks.
be here.
Great. So a lot of people may not be familiar with Irresistible Selling. So maybe you could just start out by telling us what made you join the program. And I believe it was this time last year that you joined. I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever, you opened it up, and I learned about you through the WBA, Wedding Business Academy.
Mhm.
And I think I knew someone else who had taken your class. Elise had taken
Okay.
and she recommended the class too. So what made me sign up? Well, I knew that I needed help with sales, definitely.
Mhm.
I needed help with talking about the work that I do. It's very unusual. I needed help with pricing, totally needed help with that. And really explaining the value of what this was, because not everybody puts artwork into their budget.
Right. And
Um,
tell people what you do for
oh, sorry.
those people that don't know what Florally is.
Right. So Florally is artisan flower preservation. I work mostly with preserving wedding bouquets, and I create custom one-of-a-kind botanical collages, like
And they're gorgeous. Yeah.
um, with wedding flowers. And instead of throwing your bouquet away, you mail it to me, and we make something beautiful. Yeah. So that's what I do. It's been
Great.
fun.
So you enrolled last year.
So I
And
enrolled last year, and I had questions, and I took advantage of your talk to me for half an hour or 15 minutes or whatever that was, and we just had a great chat. And I won't lie, it was the cost at the time was a little hard for me, but I knew that if I didn't do that, um, then I would just be in the same place that I was. I didn't want 10 months to go by. I didn't want a year to go by. And for me to still be like, so how do I talk about this again? I was just like, I'm done. I need knowledge. I had hit my wall of expertise, and that was it. So you're an expert. So why not work with you?
awesome.
Yeah.
So what kinds of things have you discovered after taking the program? And now we have lifetime access, so you're able to take it at your own pace, take it as often as you like. So are there certain things that you are more comfortable with now, or that you do better, or any other benefits
Um,
that
there's
you've seen from joining?
there's definitely things I do better. I definitely go back to the program because I have lifetime access, and I go back and I read things, and the Facebook group is fantastic. But I have to say, like, we can talk about numbers and we can talk about metrics and all those things. But I have to say that it's you. And that has been your presence and your delivery, your I get really presence. You're so present. And it's talking with you and knowing that every time I get on a Facebook group or I ask a question or anybody asks a question, you're right there. You're so approachable and knowledgeable. And I know in watching you work and watching you guide all of us along has made me a better person, a better business person, because you just have this deep level, deep sense of caring, and it's not put on at all. I mean, I don't think you could sustain this if you were faking it.
Yeah.
If you're faking it, you need an Academy Award.
Yeah.
So really, it's you. And I've mentioned that before. Like the information, there can be do step A, do step B, read this, do the, but it's your delivery, and having and being able to talk to you is really what moves me forward. Absolutely.
That feels so good, because that is what I want my clients to feel. So it's nice validation to hear that they do feel that, because
Right.
I do think that is something that I strive for.
Mm-hmm.
I think makes me different in that I do care because I've been where you are, and I remember starting in sales, and it was tough. It was so
Mm-hmm.
tough, and I didn't always have mentors to help me. And so I feel very strongly about helping people to be able to sell in a way that feels good to them and
Mm-hmm.
not pushy or sleazy or anything else that comes to mind when we think of selling
Right.
and some of those bad feelings that go along with that. So that's so good to hear that. So thank you for that.
And I see it, and I watch my clients just kind of relax. There's no, we're just laying it out. This is what it is. This, and you taught me that too. You're not looking to like worm your way into somebody's checkbook. You're just stating facts. This is what I do. This is how much it costs. And helping them see that, but also, and we all know, people don't always remember what you say, they don't always remember what you do, but they will always remember how they felt when they were with you. And I remember, all the time, anytime I think about talking with you or being in a class with you, how I feel. And that's what I move toward with my clients too. Is how do I want you to feel when we're discussing doing your flowers? And I want you to feel warm and engaged, and that you're getting something of value. And that's exactly what I feel like you bring to the table every single time you do a class, every single time you are on the Facebook group. I want everybody to feel like they're getting value and they're heard, and because that's not all anybody wants, to be heard, really.
Right. And it makes it more fun, I would suspect, for you when you're talking to your clients. If they feel comfortable, you probably feel comfortable. And I know from talking to you for as long as we have that you've sold quite a few, and I think you've also increased your prices.
I've increased my prices twice since we started talking. And you had urged to write a sales goal of a number that scared you. And I did that. And I thought I would do it for the year. And I reached my sales goal in October.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I have clients that are coming back to me now I work a lot with moms of the brides. So somebody who has, 2 or 3 daughters, I've done the first one, and now the next children are getting married. And somebody said to me, so that's a different price from my last child. And yes, it is.
Did you say, I'm working with Maria now and I've raised my prices?
But then I explained of how it's a different product and it's a different time, and a couple years have gone by and things change. So
and people understand that. They do.
And they do understand that, and they also look at it and say, my first daughter's was lovely, but there's just something about your work now. And every artist knows that, you change over time and you grow and things evolve, and I feel like that's what's happened too. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, Linda, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today and sharing your experience with everybody. I think it's so impactful and so just inspirational to hear where people can start from and where they can end up. And I'm really honored that you joined our program and that you're one of our clients. And I wish you nothing but success. And thank you so much for being on today.
Thanks so much, Maria. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.